Hey guys, and welcome back to Polyglot. So this week I am doing a language book haul. I've meant to do this a couple months ago because I got these books a couple months ago. I still haven't read all of them, but basically library sales are the stuff. So basically my library system has a sale where paperback books are $1 and hardback books are $2. So you can basically just go buck wild, get a bunch of really cheap language books because everyone knows how expensive those are. One of these actually isn't a book that I got in the sale, but I'll just show you all the books that I did get. So let's get started. So I'm going to start with the book I did not get in the sale. So it is from the University of Seoul, and it is Korean 1. So the next book I got was a German dictionary because why not? I mean, I'm trying to learn every single language type. So I have 1 sign language, 2 romance, 1 Asian. So like this would be my Germanic language. The next book I got was a book called Andrea, and it is a book in German. It's like a small little German book in case whenever I want to start learning German, I can read this book, and it's like a little tiny book. I'm always looking for like little starter books that I can read. The next book I have is the very old version of 501 Spanish verbs conjugated, and as you can see, it is falling apart. Every time I have to break the spine, bits of the book come out, and which is kind of unfortunate. I got a Portuguese dictionary because I was throwing around the idea of learning Portuguese soon, but I don't think I will. For me, I feel like I'd speak Spanish more because I'm Puerto Rican. Even though I love Brazilian culture and the language really did grow on me, I think I may have to take a pass, but in case I want to dabble a little bit, get my feet wet in Portuguese, I have a dictionary. Again, it was $1, so I was like, why the heck not? Next, okay, so I have a book called George and Louise. It's a French book. It's a little tiny French book that I bought. I like to have little progress books. And if you guys know any, can you recommend them down below? Because I get very confused about like what to buy for progress books. The next book I got is another French book. This is like something that they use in classrooms. We used it in my Spanish classroom, and it's called Un petit roman intrement en français. Premier Noël, livre A de Blair. My French is really bad, so I'm sorry if I did not say that right. But basically, it's a French book, super duper basic. And it's Journée Feliz Américain. Okay, so the next book I got is Basic French Conversations, and this book is basically conversations in French. So it's a bunch of dialogues that you can read in the book. I thought it would be really cool because I want a Korean version of this from Talk to Me in Korean. But basically, there's the dialogue, and then it's the rest of the dialogue, and then it'll ask you questions about the dialogue for reading comprehension, which I think is really cool because I know sometimes I try and do that myself, but then of course you're going to come up with questions you can answer. So having something that's a little bit harder. Okay, in the last book, this is also not something I got during the sale, but I'm pretty sure I got it around the time of all these book purchases. So I got this book, which was the French Review and Practice Book 3rd edition. And I got this because I don't really like to dwell. So I took French for a year back in like I think 6th grade. So I still remember fragments of it, and I can read French relatively well if it's close enough to Spanish. So I wanted to get a book that was like simple, just explain things, didn't really dwell on anything much. I just wanted like a simple, easy to read book that I can just work through and just kind of be like, okay, this is that and this is that, and kind of start to make those connections again, because I really didn't need someone to introduce me to it. I needed to be reintroduced and like refreshed. And that is it for my language book haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, do whatever you do, and I will see you guys next Sunday. Bye!